the I Am, because we are healing retreat hosted by Harmony Health and A Place for Peace. The entrepreneurial endeavors of Miss Isis Bay and family and team, Miss Yolanda Bartow and family and team, and they put this together for us. It was wonderful. They welcomed us with gift bags, and we had to make sure we had negative tests. And then it was time for Sisters Welcome to I Am because we are, Brothers Welcome to I Am because we are. And we started out with Thursday, which was the Getting Acquainted Day. We all grown. The youngest was 25, oldest was 58. But there goes our youngest there getting her first glass of wine. And the accommodations were different than we're used to, the bunk beds, but the ambiance, the candles, and the delicious food 3 times a day, and the everything, the handcrafted gifts just for us. Oh my goodness, it was just a wonderful welcome. And yes, I can't say enough about the food. They did that. They really did. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to share this experience with. So we got acquainted, and then it was time to get into the thick of it. The recognize, repair, and reconcile of it all. Because as Black people, we have a specific way of being in this world, and there are some things we need to heal. So taking the time out to be together as Black men and Black women and healing together and being joyful together and enjoying Mother Nature together, soaking it all up. This was our impromptu photo shoot on the side of a mountain. It was just fantastic. And again, I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to experience this with. Most of them I never met before, but we were all there because we were supposed to be. And it was absolutely dynamic. Brother Chris, Brother Mike, Brother Shagun again, Sister Sharice, one of the presenters, an amazing therapist and public speaker, and just us all sharing our joy together. The weather the weather was with us. It just was perfect. It really was. And some things were difficult and challenging to deal with, but we dealt with everything together as a unit. And we were respectful of each other and supportive of each other and loving with each other. And we learned together that daily yoga be creative where I didn't expect that part. So this is my self-designed tea mug. Love it. And then it was time for the fire.
Kijiji Mufami is about to start talking. So if we build as we climb, then what are we building this time? My mind can't be confined to a physical place or time. I understand that my assignment is divine. Therefore I grind, align, educate, ignite, and transform until new dreams are born. Disenfranchised and exploited. Transition to unified, economically empowered, and supported. Eradicating this new Jim Crow and redlining until it's voided. I say failure is not an option. So those who doubt, stop, son. Remember that you shine like one. Oxymoron, polar opposites, day and night, sun and moon. The duality of life illuminates existence. Our persistence and commitment elevates when we understand our purpose. Therefore, I ask the ancestors for a divine plan on how we effectively work this. Their response, invest in our best and brightest, which are the young and old. Listen, speak infinite life into their soul, while attentively helping them manifest their dreams and goals. I'm done, but I'm really not. I'm sitting in this place with love and understand that all the pain has to rot. Let it deteriorate. Go back to the soil. Got a couple seconds. Got to be slick as oil. Drink non-alcoholic? I think not. Listen to my people, because Justin going to lick off some shots. Let me stop. I'm done.
The fire is hot.
More fire! More fire!
More fire!
Blood fire.
Right, Brother K.
You must be my You must be my sister. New projects, new thoughts, new concepts. So there's phases of the moon, and the moon has energy. The moon has a magnetic pull on the Earth's rotation. Okay, it's aligned with the female principle, the ultimate queen, and the black woman. Okay, the original woman.
Hey.
And so with that pull, there's different phases of the moon. The new moon is about bringing in, my apologies, the new ideas, new thoughts, new concepts. The full moon is about the abundance. It's about releasing and manifesting those things you put out for the new moon. So with the full moon, people talk about craziness and all that because it's so full. The energy is so high. So this is the time to really capitalize and manifest those things that you thought about, the new relationships, new ideas, new jobs, new opportunities, new projects, birthing. And it doesn't just mean physical birthing of businesses, birthing of ideas, birthing of a new way. And Sunday is our rebirth. So this is the perfect time. I did not plan it that way. That's the divine. Okay, so that full moon is a lot about abundance, releasing, and allowing that overflow. And operating out of your overflow and believing in it, like we talked about. So we got little clouds out here, but it's still bright and shining. We out here enjoying the fire. Fire is purging. It's another element of the earth. It releases. It cleanses. We see it as something that destroys, but it actually builds. And it releases so that we can have the new and the rebirth of the new season, of the new way. So the fire is so purging. It provides heat, natural heat. It provides connection to the other world. It accelerates things in the other world. If we want to connect with those ancestors and other things we talked about, it moves it. It's a catalyst. But also, is cleansing as well. So that's why we honor the fire. And if throughout history, if you learn about different cultures, you have Shango in the West African Yoruba culture, the god of thunder and fire.
Shango showing up.
You have, Zeus. You have all. What's the one we watched in his movie? Thor. And Zeus, all those gods of thunder and lightning and fire. it is the same energy. They just took it from us and recreated it into their own. So it's about that purging, that cleansing, that power, war, and release, and also renewal.
Ashe. Yes, yes, yes. A full moon weekend.
So we go back to pick it up. You choose.
Recognize, repair, reconcile. Part of our recognize, repair, reconcile is self-defense. Our lives are worth protection. We are worthy of all the goodness the divine wants to bestow upon us, and we need to be protective of our black lives. Ashe.
All the way down. Go a little further because you're going to keep that up there. Now roll that over this way. There you shoot. Stick your other arm here.
We learned how to find our dominant eye and to shoot with precision. It was only a one-day lesson, but we got the gist of it. We even did a little archery, and some of us had some skills. And then it was time to party. Hey. Bag it up. I look good. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Uh-oh. Get it, y'all. I can't let you go. Recognize, repair, reconcile. Brother Kelly Little doing his workshop on fatherhood, manhood, and we got real with that too. Everything was real. It wasn't just, fun and games. It was real stuff. It got real heavy. And so Sister Yolanda Bartow, our Reiki master, helped us to get centered and to learn how to release via journaling and prayer and connection and grounding. And it was such a safe space to be. And then on Sunday, we reconciled. We put on our all whites in preparation for our rebirth into who we are after experiencing this time together. Intentional healing, intentional African-centered healing. Recognize, repair, reconcile. Be nourished in the holistic healing of who we really are from the inside out. It was beautiful. I look forward to the second annual and more people, more black people celebrating their blackness, loving it, embracing it, nourishing it. This photo session is like, yeah, that background, right? That's like the ancestors over us, loving what we came there to do, what we came there and did. what we will take away, what we are taking away with us and taking back to our communities. Love my brothers, love my sisters, giving thanks. Ashe. To our presenters, Brother Kelly Little for the fatherhood presentation, Sister Yolanda Bartow for the Reiki master and the journaling and the grounding, Brother Justin Luter, the pew-pew therapist, drums for life, Rajuma represented for his family, amazing as always. Sister Cherise taught us so much specifically about our type of grief, Ashe. And Mama Bay, she is the queen. African-centered living is intentional. But before I get into that, greetings. It's been a while since I've done a podcast episode. I've been concentrating on many things. One of them was attending an African-centered healing retreat this past weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, March 17th through the 20th. And there was a lot that went on there. And part of what went on there was a bonfire night. And this was on I believe the Friday night the Friday night it had to be. So on that Friday night, after 2 days of just wonderful workshops and connection and Reiki and great food, just a lot of goodness, we walked down the trail. Mind you, this was in a mountainous natural log cabin. Well, not log cabin, but a cabin kind of area, surrounded by beautiful nature in a kind of secluded area. There weren't any other people there besides us at the property at the time. So we had the space to ourselves. So we were down at the bonfire area, and as Black people, we got our music with us, and we're just having a great time. And one of the fellas, it was Black men and Black women healing some things together. And one of the fellas said, I know somebody who has poetic skills. So they were going around the fire, and a couple of people, oh my gosh, said some dynamic spoken word, shared some dynamic spoken word. So I'm just sitting there, and he flashes the flashlight toward me. And I'm like, I never told you that. And he just was like, but I know there's something in there. So long story, kind of short, I did compose the beginning version of a poem dedicated to the weekend that we were having. And after sleeping on it, waking up the next morning very, very early, 5 a.m., to catch the moon still shining brightly, full moon weekend, I finished the poem, and that's going to be today's read. So, here you go. Hour by hour, grounding in marinated blackness, seasoned to perfection, power, step by step, minute by minute, bit by bit, hour by hour. Watch the flames flow like the eternal waters glow, like the blue, red, gold blood of the ancestors dancing in the air, loving this collective collection of souls moving in a healing direction, showing each other real love in the best Mary J. voice and affection. We speak an oath, dedicated to growth, not gonna drop the ball. Repeat after me. Yes, yes, y'all. Power in the tongue, And the ashe of the intentional healing of the one gets multiplied by the twos. Boom, cack, cack, boom. The naturality of black rhythm chasing away the blues. It is a walk. It is not a run. Patience, 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 loved one. Su'uru, together, ubuntu. I am, because we are. We are because I am. Individuals collected into an umbrella, protected, corrected, selected, expected to excel, to rise, light up the skies, no longer buying the general story for sale, resistance. Writing, reciting, inviting, igniting the truth of our tale, each one teach one, eternal. Black youth, Mother Africa's children, living, breathing, glowing, growing from the inside out. Intentional healing, that's what we're about. Grounded in marinated blackness, seasoned to perfection. Power, step by step, minute by minute, bit by bit, hour by hour. Ashe.